So we're still at Marsh Building Supplies, and this is Keith, and again, I'm Debbie. This is where the actual designing of the home happens. So when I bring a client in, we of course set up an appointment with the design center and the women that work there. We have a wonderful team they are just super helpful. But that we use this program. We need a week's notice to be able to get your blueprints onto the screen, because what they do is you see right now you have your blueprints in black and white. They're going to add personality to it. So do you want to kind of talk about it?
Sure. So this was an example of a house that we did last summer in Madera, and the homeowner presented the blueprints to us. We started off our selection process by doing this first, then they came and visited us about a week later. And within about 2 hours, we then took and we plug and play colors onto their house, their actual house. When they're gone, the idea of this, or the goal of this, is we want them to walk away with a true picture of what their house is going to look like with our products.
Yes.
So they walk away with this, renditions. They walk away with hard samples, actual product. They'll walk away to see it in the sun or see it out at the job site. This is an example of how we did one of them. This was an example of the house before a remodeling project, and this is how the project ended up looking, with just a couple different flavors, color flavor differences, and we added shakes up in the gables. So we can do that with new construction or remodeling. In our case of our relationships with David Bauer Custom Homes, is we want the homeowner to walk away with a total color idea of what their house is going to look like before we've even come out of the ground. So at that point, then they go back, we come back to Debbie, and we say, this is the color selection, final selections.
And this has been time and time again so helpful, because many clients that I talk to, when they see the blueprints, they feel excited. You know, you'll feel excited when you're planning your home, but quite honestly, most people will make the comment, I can't really visualize it. I can't see how it's going to end up. So when they come here, all of a sudden they have a visual, and it makes things so much easier to make decisions, because let's say that's how we start out, and then you decide, well, I don't like the color of that front door. I thought I would, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't like it. Well, then they make tweaks so that it, until it's something that's acceptable. It's the same for, any of the, pretty much everything you see on screen. Even they have been super helpful in helping us to select how we're going to do the garage door and the roof as well, because of course that is all in this picture, this visual of how they want their end result to look. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about, why we love coming here so much, is because of how reliable you guys are to work with.
We appreciate that. All the good comments.
Yes. And quality of products. The fact that you can stand behind your qualities of products.
Absolutely. We've been with some manufacturing partners for over 22 years. A lot of manufacturers come into our door all day long and want our business. It's not easy. We've got dedicated manufacturers that we have partnered and researched them for years before actually jumping on board and bringing their products in. Now that we've got a couple new products in here, our expectations of our vendors, reps, the manufacturing facility, everything has to be checked out. So we make visits to plants very often, road trips. We have them come in and do shows with us, educational shows. So our staff here is fully educated with that question. Can I get this? What's the warranty on that product?
Right. Yeah,
you can call anybody at our counter here, and we know those answers. You go to a big box store or anybody like that, they're going to have to pass you down a couple people before maybe they know the answers on a warranty claim. We're a one-stop shop.
Right. Yeah. And keeping up with the project schedule too, because we know in the construction industry that delays come with the territory. And some of them are completely unavoidable, but my job is to make sure that the products are not, or the ordering of the products and how long that takes is not what's causing a delay on the project. Because then I would feel like it was my fault.
Yes.
So if I order from here, you know exactly how long it takes for the material to come in.
Exactly.
Where to
We,
fit that in the
we've got some
schedule.
great inventory numbers here. I work off of we have 4 locations in the tri-state area. My manufacturers go turnaround time, 7 to 10 days on most stuff. We work together with the builder, constant communication to get everything nailed down. After we get it nailed down, we bring it in and we're ahead of you.
Right, yeah.
Some of your houses are already sitting back there waiting for you to come out of the ground. You didn't
Right.
know that, but some of it's still, it's sitting here already.
Uh-huh.
And maybe you don't need it tomorrow, but you might need it Friday. Or we're gonna meet those deadlines.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate